Welcome back to Bay Area Focus. We are continuing our string of amazing guests with Anna Sweet and Nate Salpeter. They are co-founders of Sweet Farm, a Half Moon Bay nonprofit animal sanctuary and heirloom vegetable farm. They're saving animals and educating generations to build a more humane lifestyle. Welcome to Bay Area Focus.
Thanks for having us.
So tell us how this farm got started. You were supposed to work for Facebook, but then something changed.
I moved down here. We moved down here from Seattle about 2.5 years ago. I came down to work at Facebook, and we decided that was a great opportunity to follow our dream of opening a farm animal rescue. So we just jumped in and bought a farm.
And what's the mission?
So the mission of Sweet Farm is really focused around helping to educate people how they can lead a more humane and sustainable lifestyle. So this is through everyday changes, simple choices they can make, and this applies to both on the animal side as well as the fruits and veggies they choose.
We have some video from the farm. Let's take a look. That's a great video. We see Sturgis and his friend. How did this relationship develop? What are we seeing here?
Yeah, so Sturgis was our first rescue. He's an elderly stallion. And when we got Gizmo, who's a young steer, we were afraid to put them together because we thought maybe they'd be a little too rough. But they instantly became friends over the fence line, and now they are just inseparable. It's really great to see both of them coming in as rescues and now having a family and friends to hang out with on the farm.
This must be fulfilling for you because this was your passion.
Absolutely. You know, it's really exciting to be able to share this with people. You know, we have some background with animals, with rescue and foster work, and to now provide a place of positive education where people can actually come out and see these type of interactions between Gizmo and Sturgis. A lot of people know horses have this distinct personality, but for people to see Gizmo, the lowly cow, also behaves much in the same way. It's really fulfilling to see this light turn on in people's head.
Yeah, they definitely seem like best friends already. Talk a little bit about developing the agricultural-based education. You talk a little bit about that. What do you mean?
Yeah, so when a lot of people come out to the farm to learn about the animal side of things, and as they learn about the animals and where farm animals come from and the experiences they have, they want to often make diet changes, but changing your diet is really hard when you think about it from a perspective of removing things. So part of our agricultural mission is to teach people about sort of the beauty and sustainability of heirloom plants, fruits and veggies, so that as they think about making diet changes, they're replacing it with amazing, delicious vegan or vegetarian meals instead of just removing things.
How hard has it been setting up this farm and maintaining it? Because it's been around for about 2 years.
About 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, so the first year is really focused on getting the infrastructure in place just to support the mission. 6 months just devoted to replacing fence line. But in the second year, it's really been exciting because we've been able to start having the public out to the farm, engaging with them from our member days to our volunteer activities. So there's certainly been a lot of work, but we've had an amazing support from the Bay Area at large in the form of supporters, but also volunteers.
And you're doing a lot of the heavy lifting?
Both of us are. It's
okay.
It's not any one person. It really takes a team.
Right.
Yeah, we have a really supportive board, too, that spends a lot of time on the farm and really helps us sort of get the message out there.
Tell me a little bit about factory farming on plants. What's the impact of this?
Yeah, so there used to be hundreds of different types of, for instance, corn that you would find. And now, because of factory farming, we're down to sort of just a select few that have been really optimized for those industrial farm. And so what you see is just a lack of biodiversity and actually a lot of risks around our whole sort of food system by only having a few types of each one of these crops. So we're trying to bring back some of the heirloom veggies that have been grown for centuries and that are more sustainable and also very beautiful and delicious.
Let's look ahead to the future of this farm. What are you envisioning in the next year, the next 10 years? Are you planning to be on that farm 20 years from now?
We certainly hope so.
Yeah, so it's really exciting. In 2018, we're going to be continuing our member days. We have a whole host of lineups for speakers. So at each of these member days, we do tours of the farm, introduction of people to the animals, but also talks and demonstrations around the agriculture program. So it's things like fermentation demonstrations by renowned experts in these areas, all the way out to new volunteer programs. But we're also super excited to be starting up our vegan CSA, where people can actually come out to the farm, pick their veggies, take home some amazing vegan and vegetarian recipes. And the sign-ups for those are on our website already.
Well, Anna and Nate, we love the initiative, and thank you for joining us here this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
And if you want to visit Anna and Nate, log on to sweetfarm.org. Joining us next, an exciting new addition to the SF Community Music Center when we come back.